Hey, welcome to today's training. My name is Uwe Darkhorn. I'm the founder of Liberating Lifestyles, and I'm going to jump right into this. This training is for two kinds of people. Are you a dedicated medical professional, an executive, or an entrepreneur who wants to grow your business with energizing results without burning out? Right, this is for you. Are you the very important partner, the VIP of such a high achiever, and you want to stop putting yourself at the end of your priority list or having the feeling of falling behind? This is for you because you're a high achiever with ambition and dedication too. You heard too often something along the lines, "Oh, you're the spouse of Dr. Beck, nice to meet you." And you politely smile, but secretly you cringe, right? So most importantly, this is for both of you as a family, so you can protect your business, your vitality, and your children. That's why this training is unlike everything else you've seen, because you learn how to divorce-proof your marriage in 3 easy, life-changing steps, so you can protect your family and live the life and relationship of your dreams without scarring your children. It's about delivering energizing results daily, so you can achieve financial and personal success without the danger of burning out. Because you'll have access to up to 50% more of the energy resources that are typically disrupted by yourself. I'm going to show you the strategy of using energizing results, or as I call it, the anti-burnout system, to grow your business so you can live a liberating lifestyle with your family and being self-propelled with inner certainty. Yes, you heard me say with inner certainty, and not using mindset or resilient techniques, because the number one thing that you and all of my clients are trying to do as a business owner, a provider, a parent, a partner, or an entrepreneur is understand, how do I free myself of the danger of burnout so I can have a greater impact and lifestyle that feels safe, free, and powerful. And that's what today's training is all about. Uwe, why not mindset or resilience techniques? Why would I use an anti-burnout system? Let me tell you something, and this is going to be a bold statement. We all have an anti-burnout system inside of us that most of us aren't even aware of. It's the fastest and the easiest way to grow your business and deepen your relationships together as a family. And it automatically delivers you resilience and the right mindset, plus a self-propelled certainty you never thought exists, period. You see, in today's world, anxiety, depression, or even feeling overwhelmed can have a big impact on daily life and work. And we commonly feel the energy, loss of interest or pleasure or appetite, feelings of guilt or low self-worth, disturbed sleep, and poor concentration. But for high achievers, it's not only that. According to the latest Medscape report, for example, every second medical professional is experiencing burnout. Could it be you? There are 15,000 burnout physicians in the US. Only 13% of them have sought out help, and 3% are considering getting help. My physician burnout clients often come to me because they don't want to reach out for help in the system. They like that I'm available to them outside of work, so there are no repercussions. Very few feel comfortable telling anyone what they are going through. They look around and often think everyone else has it together, it's just them not coping. That's why it is so important to reach out and have a conversation. Because high achievers just like you are at risk of losing your vitality, your business, But most importantly, losing the relationships you care about and, in fact, many of you losing your lives. This is the most disturbing fact I encountered so far. An article from Pamela Weibel in the Washington Post in 2018 shows, quote, "Family members of doctors who have killed themselves are also at high risk of suicide, sometimes even by the same method. A year after a depressed Caitlin Elkins, a star third medical student, chose suicide by helium inhalation. Her mother, Rhonda, died by the same method. At the mother's funeral, her husband told me, 'Medical school has killed half my family.'" That's so wrong on so many levels. But it increasingly has become our reality. I currently have a 23-year-old client who already experienced burnout. Yes, at 23. Many of us feel we have to deal with it alone or try self-help techniques, keeping a healthy diet, reducing alcohol intake, meditation, breathing exercises, and developing holistic ways to think about life challenges differently are all available for the brave. And it might work for a time, but over time they no longer work anymore. Let me tell you that most of these trends, like mindset and resilience tactics and the ways that you are trying to avoid burnout, they might be good today, but they really could be forgotten tomorrow. What if I told you that you could use an internal system you're not even aware of, that'll last as long as you live? What if you could start having access to up to 50% more energy within seconds? After 12 years of seeing client after client where this anti-burnout system becomes the solution to mental, emotional, and even physical issues. And so here's my big bold promise to you today. By the end of this training today, you will say, "I need to make sure that I'm doing this methodology in my life because I can see how it's going to bring me energizing results without burning out, so I can achieve success with higher standards and protect my family." Here's my gift that I want to give to you. For all of you that stay around till the end and you say, "Yes, I see the power of my anti-burnout system. I believe this can transform and protect my business, my vitality, and my dearest relationships." This is what I'm going to do for you. I will give you an opportunity for a jumpstart to work with me. You will find the number one thing that is standing in the way of you having access to 50% more energy so you can stand out and be a better business provider, and most importantly, a greater partner for your loved ones. Who doesn't want energizing results and experience freedom? And so really briefly, just a little background on myself before I'm going to show you what is the most important thing for you. You see, I was 28 and burned out when I was standing at the edge of a bridge. I looked up into a crystal clear and bone-chilling cold winter night. But I couldn't feel anything because I was numb. All I ever wanted was understanding three things about me. Who am I? What do I love to do? And why am I here? Yes, the three big questions in our life we all want to have a clear answer to, right? But I was at the end of my rope after being sexually abused at the age of 10 and not telling anybody, not even my parents. Nevertheless, I loved my family and it was my safe haven until I lost two very important members of my family. My uncle when I was 16 and my father when I was 23. You see, something broke inside of me because I started to believe my family has given up on me. I distracted myself from the rest of my family, even my mother, because I didn't tell her. I couldn't. I tried everything to compensate this big hole inside of me, alcohol, even drugs, but nothing worked. That's when I found myself at the edge of that bridge, and I let go. But at that moment, something happened. Everything else was pitch black inside and out. I saw a tiny little light inside me. And then I felt it. For the very first time since my father had died 5 years before that, I felt something inside me and it drew me back. And I realized what is paramount here, that I teach hundreds and hundreds of my clients around the world. You see, letting go is only 50% of the equation. Without the other half of the equation, letting go leaves you in free fall, right? But what if I tell you the other 50% after you let go is to feel, perceive, and let in what is already there? It's like a muscle, letting go and letting in. It's a two-part process and it happens at the same time, always. And this is what happened to me. That day changed my life so profoundly. Over the next 20 years, with the internal help of letting go and letting in, I was able to discover something that most people never feel in their lives: control, freedom, and certainty. I learned to activate my ability of letting go and letting in. I found the answers to my 3 questions, and this became the foundation of the anti-burnout system of liberating lifestyles. And because of those experiences, I care so much that everyone should have access to their ability to letting go and letting in, so they can deliver energizing results without burning out. You see, over the years, when I distanced myself from my mother, I blamed her after I finally told her about the sexual abuse, and she didn't react in a way I wanted her to react. She simply couldn't grasp, process, or hear it for a very long time. My mom actually couldn't hear because she was deaf on one side, and I couldn't tell. I wanted her so desperately to understand, and I sometimes was angry and mean. But nevertheless, all those years, she always was there for me, no matter what happened. When she became of age and couldn't handle things any longer like she used to, in 2014, I started to take care of her and moved into her house. We both were able to make up for the things that I couldn't tell her before, and she was able to give me that feeling of trust and how proud she is of me that she couldn't show. I will always remember these little moments in the kitchen when we cooked and she wanted to be hugged, or when she came up to me, embraced me and comforted me. She never gave up on me, and I loved her for that. 6 days before Christmas in 2016, she unexpectedly died. I lost the last member of my safe haven. You see, I realized that in those last 2 years with her together, because of letting go and letting in, we both learned that we can trust and respect each other again. She was able to express with her love what I always wanted to feel, and I wasn't the 10-year-old boy any longer who could not tell. What I want you to know is, since then, I can tell. And I've committed my life and what became my professional calling to high achievers and their families, so they can have a safe haven, and achieve never-ending impact, turning burnout into brilliance no matter what happens, even when I'm no longer here. This is my big, audacious mission in life now, and it will help you mentally, emotionally, even physically, and it will help you protect your family and loved ones, so you can live the life and the relationship of your dreams while growing your business without scarring your children. And here's how. These are the secrets of the anti-burnout system, allowing you to protect your vitality, your business, and your family, so you can go from burnout to brilliance, turn health into wealth, and energy into love. That means unlock your biased and blocked belief system and activate your ability of letting go and letting in, so you can divorce-proof your marriage and win the race in your business. Stop putting yourself at the end of your priority list and keep your weekends intact, feeling powerful and loved. Many in the industry of transformation completely miss this first and crucial step. Only after you learned to activate your universal ability of letting go and letting in, you'll be able to have cleared the way and have access to all of your resources that were blocked before. Here's Sherry, a former nurse who was challenged to take care of her niece because her sister died previously, and what she had to say after we activated her anti-burnout system. Thank you, Uwe, for helping me see how I can let go of what is heavy and no longer serves me, and how I can let in new adventures and opportunities to have a life filled with purpose and joy. You truly are brilliant at cracking the code of transformation and liberating vitality. In the second phase, you discover your $1 million sentence. It means clients like Tobias, a dentist, and his wife Birgit, a doctor of biology, for example, loved this next step because they instantly were able to fascinate their existing patients and attracted continuously more. In fact, Tobias was able to not only get back their investment, he almost tripled his revenues, and to be precise, he went from 70,000 euros to 120,000 euros, and in the third year he made 170,000 euros. All that just by implementing this second phase. And Birgit has started a second career, which will also bring additional income to their family. Your mission here is to discover your $1 million sentence and turn burnout into brilliance, so you can triple your income and impact while being paid for your brilliance and be doing what you actually love. We all have something inside of us, and some call it superpower or similar. But being able to have access to all the treasures and resources we have without being blocked by our biased belief system, and put them together into a specific sentence that is also connected to our inner drive, is in fact priceless. All of my clients are surprised when they get in touch with this special kind of certainty they've mostly never experienced before. For example, my $1 million sentence is: I decipher patterns and translate them into form. And this does not mean anything to you, but it means everything to me. It is the moment when you connect what you love to do with your inner drive. It feels like being in the flow and driving, kind of like when you're comfortably sitting in an automatic car. You don't have to do anything to get you moving. You automatically move forward. You can speed up and slow down when it's necessary. As easy as that. But you're also filled with an everlasting impulse to go on, to thrive, to increase, to simply be what you are and get what you want. And so can you and everybody else. Without the certainty of this single sentence, I discovered 12 years ago, I would not be able to have done what I've done until today. 2 years ago, I crossed the line. I now have done more than 15,000 professional sessions. And my $1 million sentence is the cornerstone of my career and calling as the lifestyle liberator I'm known for today. This is the power of self-propelled certainty, because it is also connected to your natural inner drive. But there's more to discover in this second phase. As Mark Twain said, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Imagine yourself having experienced the second most important day in your life and waking up every morning and smiling so hard your cheeks hurt. Tapping into your wickedly effective edge and your true reason for being in this world so you can thrive in your business and experience a deeper level of connection in your relationships. And the last phase is to manifest your new self-propelled certainty and amplify all the 7 areas of your life, so you can achieve energizing results daily and feel fulfilled and moved after you created the mantra of your family. This is where you learn to get rid of old sticky family patterns, so you won't be scarring your children, and finally break the cycle of generational conflict. My client Stefan experienced 2 burnouts before he came to me. After his successful coaching, we created their family mantra, Echtes Herzblut Leben, which translated means living true heart blood. He thanked me by saying, "Uwe, you supported me to have more success in the job, but to work less, gain more money, and to find out what is important to me in life, me and my family." You know, the secret is to learn and experience these phases in the right order, because they're building up and triggering momentum after momentum to make this system so powerful, liberating, and sustainable at the same time. Because when you do these 3 phases and first activate your ability to let go and let in, second, discover your $1 million sentence, and experience the second most important day of your life, only then you will not only be able to fully embrace and determine your true why, but also manifest your new self-propelled certainty and amplify all the 7 areas of your life. We're living in a time where everything is changing almost daily since the last 20 years. So we can decide to hide, or we can decide to face the challenges in a more holistic way, a better way. From the thousands and thousands of decisions you make every day, just imagine on a scale between burnout and brilliance, you tip that scale with each decision to attain your brilliance. It always comes down to the one decision that matters. Be ready and prepared to face that decision. Working with your anti-burnout system will be the opportunity to upgrade your skill set so you can start making decisions faster and easier, and you'll become part of the solution and not being stuck in the problem. So you can quickly shift in your decision-making process and protect your vitality. You see, on the high achiever level, there are often split seconds to make a critical decision. And in many cases, there are decisions about life and death. And you know what high achievers and their VIPs typically say after they had their 30-minute complimentary session? "Thank you, Uwe. I want the relationship and life of my dreams. and divorce-proof my marriage so I can protect my children from being scarred because of those unresolved sticky family patterns. Let me tell you to stop putting yourself at the end of your priority list and learn to achieve energizing results without burning out by simply using one letting go and letting in after another. Go from burnout to brilliance, turn health into wealth and energy into love. Let me ask you, would you like to be the next person I help? And I'm so excited because I have a bonus just for you that will extend this complimentary 30-minute session to you and your family. Very important partner. So you both can experience the number one thing that is standing in the way of you having access to 50% more energy. Click the link below, answer a few questions, and if it's a fit, I'll talk to you face to face. Click the link below and we'll see each other in a heartbeat. So we covered a lot in only 30 minutes. You've seen the power of letting go and letting in. How Birgit and Tobias divorce-proofed their marriage, made back their investment, and almost tripled their revenues with the help of their $1 million sentences. You've seen Sherry activating her anti-burnout system and reclaiming her blocked resources for joy and adventures with her niece. And how Stefan and his family are living their dream life and relationship after his second burnout with their family mantra that provides them a new foundation without scarring their children. Whether you're just beginning and you're not sure where to get started, or you've already started and want to level up, or you've been doing this for a while now and you want to know what will truly set you apart from any of your competitors and at the same time will protect your family. Or as the VIP, it will help you to stop feeling abandoned or falling behind. This is for you. You see, before my mom died 6 days before Christmas 3 years ago, I got an opportunity to be there for her after all the things I did wrong in my life, especially blaming her. It was a chance to give something back to the last member of my family, my safe haven. Together with her, I experienced the most precious years of my entire life. She brought me into this life and was there for me my whole life. And at the end, I was there holding her hands when she left. And I will always cherish that. You see, I want to inspire you because your family and loved ones matter. And they are waiting and caring for you right now at this very moment. Don't give up on your family. Thank you.